Right, we're back in Starfield.
We're away.
We're going to head for Crix, I think it is. We have permission to go there now, which is good because the last time we weren't there we got blown to shit. So yeah, let's just check my missions. Right, so we're going to head to the Crix then. Guess that I can just jump, or will I need to travel anywhere else? I don't know. I normally do, but try it.
On 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something? Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some backbone. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Wow, thanks, Professor. That's just terribly fascinating. I'll be certain to pass that on to the maintenance crew who have to use baling wire to keep the plating from peeling off. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. All right, history time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactic Talk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the film. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Crix. Good evening, Mr. Crix.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well,
what the hell
being
is this?
blindfolded and then jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I call an invitation.
Jasmine, sweetie,
Well,
I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me?
For an interview would come with some very specific conditions
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any
Are those
type of
damn
response
doors
at all.
sealed?
Would you
It's
mind
called a
telling me why you
malfunction.
decided
You know,
to do
that
this
thing I
entry?
spend most of my day dealing with.
Because there
Believe
comes
me,
a
the
time in
people
every
are on
pirate's
it.
life where
Have a little
they have to
faith
make
for
an
once.
extremely important decision.
Aw. And you
Do they take a leap
always,
and become
Angel.
one of the most
This here's
legendary
Jasmine.
pirates in history?
You need anything for your ship,
Or do
she's got
they
you covered.
simply sputter on,
We'll hit up the depot next
assisting
since these
freighters,
doors have
deep
given out
space
on us.
privateers?
So anyway, we
So
were
are we to
talking
assume
about
that
the
you
law.
are taking the lead?
About 100
That
years ago,
Jasper Crick
prisoners
is
down
moving
there
on
rioted
to
and
bigger
took
and better
over the
things in
place.
his life.
I wish I hadn't picked up that
Still,
thing.
some
Then.
ships, they were
Gail.
actually able to make it up
That's
here
exactly why you're
and took
here.
over the key.
Interesting.
About time
Well
you
then,
brought us
would you
new
mind
blood, neighbor.
sharing with us
I was
exactly
getting
what your
tired of trading
particular
with the
lead
same old
entails?
faces.
In due
You're
time.
just ticked everyone's getting
There's no
wise to your
rush.
ridiculous prices, Elutra.
In fact, I'd say we have at least 12
Anyway,
hours
welcome
before
to the
the
depot,
authorities
Brooke,
trace this
where you'll be lucky if
broadcast.
these blood-sucking
Plenty of
leeches
time
don't
to
bleed you
discuss
completely
whatever
dry.
you like.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa. It's not our fault.
all right then.
People don't appreciate how much it
Perhaps
costs to get
the best
untraceable
place to start
merchandise
this
onto the
interview
key.
would be at the beginning
Neighbor's
of your
just lying
career.
because she thinks she lost a lot of
Please,
cash selling us a shipment of
proceed.
gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Don't
On
even
the
try
right,
to rip me
buy
off.
Bradley from
I
the
know
trade
value when
authority.
I see it.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work? The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and...
Of course, when the tour is over.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us, ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
I remember.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress...
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for. It has been frustrating, being this close to potential clues, but no. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crixus Legacy. And everyone has tried to find it. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole... Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording. And...
When we get our hands on Crixus Legacy, the fleet will be operated... Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting. I could tell you stories that would last. When you... Well, if you get back to the key. I think those recordings might give you the...
Yeah, so I need to know.
Bald grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an Erdebrow lager and I'm good.
No, pretty much who do I have to fucking kill? Right, where am I going? Oh, right, okay. Docking ports. Okay. Gotta get back there.
Selmina can do more than patch you up.
Oh, do I have to go that way?
Drugs of every kind, if you know what I mean.
Alright.
We may not have a...
This is exactly what I pictured of the Crimson Fleet. Except parrots. That and eye patches.
Anything ship-related, you're at the right place.
Go on.
So, looks like, once again, I'm Jack. Like Neva said, you need ship... It may not be wider, but it's... I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. We got the best... Anything that keeps the UC and Freeze... Just let me know when you want to talk business. If you've got the credits... I've got plenty of goodies.
Thinking about all these ships, really.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours? Sure. It's not like... I bet you would.
Grab. What have we got? Shield generator. See if he's got anything better than what I've got at the moment. See, I want something that's powerful and same distance. What's it really? Oh.
The fleet protects our own. When you turn against us, and you're dead.
You're dead. You're dead. What?
Need something?
listening. I want to see if he's got
I'm
any...
ready to make some way. If you need me to haul something.
Alright, he hasn't. Yeah. There's got anything I need off him.
Sorry to see you go.
Fish. He's coming. Is he? Is he coming? He's coming? Or is he just going to wait there?
Ready to tackle whatever the Starfield throws us. Need to check on the girl child.
What? No, I don't. I don't think you do.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep...
Fine.
Alright, listen up, because I am only going to go through. We are here to dig up any info about Grixis. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative. If that was supposed to be a joke, I am not laughing.
Don't worry about laughing, Delgado. It'll be a goddamn...
Alright, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, when you're on a job, if that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
So, I'm doing what? Freezing my cojones off?
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the...
Okay, that's fine.
I'll take care of this! I'll take more than that! Use that for shaving.
Take the adhesive. Could be useful.
Good riddance.
Here we go! I'm in!
You're not, you just ran through my fucking weapon, that's all.
That's one!
Hilarious.
Who's next? One last back. It's attacking!
So we're trying to kill me.
Back off! Back off!
Obviously, we'll try and get through this. do this, can I? Can I? Put it in bottom up. Back now. Let's keep it one. Try again. Still gonna leave it fucking one. I can't do it. Oh yes I can. I've got a one there. Fucking hell. Nice. Right.
Keep up!
Okay. Ooh, close enough. That's lucky. Yeah, that's not going to work. Not going to work. I can't fucking know. Fuck it. Whatever. We're going to shit anyway. Stick in the shit here.
Here we are. The place where Jack...
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's All right, let's keep moving. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go.
Oh, bye-bye.